Good morning, everyone. On behalf of respected Mrs. Renu Singh, City Coordinator CBSE and Director Principal Amity International School Noida, I, Nivedita Verma, Senior Vice Principal Amity International School Noida, take great pleasure in welcoming all of you to this webinar on policy for tabulation of marks for Class 10, Session 2020-21. We begin today's meeting with the chanting of the auspicious Gayatri Mantra. We pray for healing, positive energy, and strength for all. Om Bhur Bhur
भूर्भुवः स्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं धीमहि
धीमहि
Yo
धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्.
We are very grateful to Mr. Piyush Kumar Sharma, Regional Director CBSE, for providing us this forum for collective learning. As you all are aware, Mr. Piyush Kumar has been associated with CBSE for a very long time. He is a strong administrative professional, and most of us already know him from when he was RO Allahabad region. He is highly approachable, extremely dynamic, and proactive. We are very sure that he'll bring about a sea of positive changes which will enhance and facilitate collective learning. We are also very grateful to Mr. Arvind Kumar Mishra ji. He's working as Assistant Secretary Exams with the regional office. Very approachable and always ready to help. So, our gratitude to both of them. The unprecedented cancellation of the class 10th board exams has put additional responsibility on our shoulders. As educationists, it is important that we do a reliable, fair, flexible, and valid evaluation while keeping the emotional health and well being of our students and their families in mind. The show must go on. And as we grapple with lockdowns, a rising number of positive cases in our society, family, and colleagues, we are uncomfortably aware of the situation. But we are glad that CBSE has come up with the policy for tabulation of marks and declaration of the results of grade 10. And this will definitely ease out the stress and anxiety that has been there with the students and parents of grade 10. It is my privilege to invite respected Renu Singh ma'am, City Coordinator and Director Principal Amity International School Noida, to share with us her valuable inputs on the policy. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Nivedita. Actually, the work is done by my team, Nivedita and her teachers. I extend a very, very warm welcome to all my colleagues, my friends. And at the outset, I extend my heartfelt thanks to you all because, taking out time for this webinar, which is important because we are working for the children. And, during this stressful time, I wanted to pray, but we did Gayatri Mantra and prayers for all of you and your family members, that may God bless each one of us and we stay safe and we stay peaceful, because these are the things. Peace is becoming very difficult to find these days. So may God bless each one of us, each one of the CBSE teacher, principal, or everybody in the world. And I'm very, very grateful to Chairperson, Dr. Mrs. Amita Chauhan, and my Amity University team for giving this platform to us so that we can show, tabulation of class 10 marks. And this was possible only because of Amity University and support of my staff. So this is the first slide which they're showing objective of class 10 result policy. Objective criterion developed by the board. So board has already done that we are going to discuss. In case the candidate is not satisfied with the marks allocated, he or she may appear for the exam as and when the conditions are conducive. So CBSE says that they are going to, plan their examination for these children, but I don't think so. This problem will be there with our Noida schools, because All our principals, Noida school principals, are highly involved. Somehow we could do our online teaching or some offline teaching. Our teachers, Noida school teachers, are totally involved. So I don't think so there'll be any problem where candidate is not satisfied. But in case, yes, there are a number of schools. In case there is a problem, please tell them that they can appear for the exam as and when conditions are okay, and as and when CBSE, plan their class 10 examination. So although I don't think so, this problem will come with Noida schools at least. Now, if we, yeah, next, yes. This is very, very important, Constitution of Result Committee, which we have to do it today. Chairperson of the committee is going to be the principal of the school. So it's a very responsible job of the principal to make sure right from the beginning till we upload the marks, and submit. It's actually our responsibility, principal's responsibility. Principal, the committee will have internal members of 5 teachers, 1 teacher each, of mathematics, science, social science, and 2 languages, whatever languages you have got. Like we have number of languages in our school, so you can take 2 languages teacher, but who all are well aware about the academic performance of the students. So I will emphasize on the last line, because teachers should know their children. I understand there are a number of problems that we face this year and even last year, but make sure that the teachers who are teaching them and all those who know these children should be part of internal members. And 2 teachers from the neighboring school affiliated to CBSE. I'm getting calls from some principals saying that there's another school very close to my school. But if that school is affiliated to CBSE, you can take. But otherwise, you will not be able to take teachers from any other board except CBSE, who should be, and these teachers should be teaching class 10. In case of any problem, you find principals, you can contact Nivedita, you can contact me. And if you want some teachers, we are there to help each other. So, so this is what you, CBSE is also going to send some of the external members to some of the schools, but otherwise you are supposed to prepare one committee and send to CBSE on mail today. Now, there are a number of queries which are coming to me. They say, ma'am, are we going to take 2 teachers from one school, or is it possible that we take 1 teacher from one school and the other teacher from the other school? You can do that also. If you suppose some schools are very small and they have less number of teachers, and they are only, they say that we can give you only 1 teacher, it's okay. You take 1 teacher from there or 1 teacher from the other school. You can take both the teachers from the same school. But what you have to do, that teachers cannot be interchanged between 2 schools. It's not that you give me your teachers, I give you my teachers. No. So that interchange between 2 schools not permitted. Then wards of committee members should not be appearing from the school. Suppose there's a my science teacher's ward is appearing in class 10th examination, is in class 10th. So that science teacher is not going to be part of the internal member team. So wards of committee members should not be appearing from the school. This principles, you are supposed to check this also. External committee members must be from CBSE affiliated schools. I told you, and I'm emphasizing on this. Ask for a written consent from the principals of the school who have given external members, because we never know what is happening. Some of the teachers are taking tuitions also of other school children. So ask for a written consent from the principals of the school who have given external members. Like Nivedita has taken members. I'm very grateful to Veera ma'am. We have got 2 external teachers from Vishwabharati, but we'll request Veera ma'am to give me in writing also that you are ready. We will also send you request and then you can reply me back. Teachers should not be from the same management school also. I'm taking my example because I don't want to, there are some management where there are number of schools in Noida. So you cannot take teachers from the same management school, right? And I cannot take any other teacher from Amity school. I will have to go in for external examination from some other school. Inform CBSE in writing about the committee by today. I wanted to have this meeting yesterday, but we couldn't. So today is the day. By 3:30 or 4, you better prepare a committee and inform CBSE in writing by 3:30 or 4. I'll be grateful. In some schools, CBSE may appoint 2 external members in the committee. I'll repeat, in some schools, CBSE may appoint 2 external members in the committee. You have got first chance. We have given you people to select teachers from the neighboring school. But in case CBSE feels that they are going to give you external examiner, then we will have to accept those 2 external examiners from CBSE. CBSE is not in a position to give external examiner to all the schools, but there are some schools where we will get external examiners from CBSE. So those examiners which are appointed by CBSE will have to have those as external examiner. So suppose you submit your list today, and tomorrow you are getting some call from CBSE or some mail from CBSE. So you will have to inform external members that, sorry, this is, we have already got. I'm very grateful to CBSE. CBSE is giving, so it's okay. External examiners will be paid remuneration of 2,500, right? 2,500 they will be getting, and internal examiners will be getting 1,500. So the remuneration is something which you can see later on also, but external examiners will be paid 2,500 and internal 1,500. Who is going to pay? What are they going to do? That we will discuss little later, or we may get from the CBSE. Yes, so constitution of result committee is something which is very, very important, and we have to do it today. So today was the last day, and I wanted to finish off fast so that you can do this part. So any school principal got a problem, please, you can write a mail or WhatsApp message to me also. If you're not getting, please try from your neighboring school. But if you are getting problem, then if there are questions, Nivedita, very, very valid questions are coming there in the chat box, and please take those questions.
Right, ma'am. We'll be taking these some of the questions at the end also, but simultaneously the CBSE team is answering.
Correct, right. Yeah, because it's just popping up number of questions. So this is the assessment and weightage. Periodic test, unit test, 10 marks. And second, that is midterm examination is going to be 30 marks. Pre-board examination, 40 marks, and total it's going to be 80. We all know that 20 marks are there for the internal assessment. So those marks, most of my Noida schools have already sent it to CBSE, but I'll request all those who could not do because of number of reasons. I do understand that teachers are suffering, their family members are suffering. May God, keep them in safe custody, but what to do? CBSE is also, although the last date is 11th of June, so you don't have to worry too much, but I will request, in case if it is possible, because everything is online, principals can have meetings online, principals can ask their teachers to fill marks online, and if they can do it, so okay, that will be better. And if, in case the school has conducted more than one test, midterm or pre-board, then one test, or, you have to take the best performance of the student. You can take also average of all these tests. You can take, the best, weightage wise also you can do. So what I want to tell you, teachers, that whatever you have to do, you do for the betterment of the child. Bachcha khush rahe, they are already undergoing so much of mental stress. So at least they should be happy after the board results that yes, we have done. So some happiness, if we can give, keeping in mind the guidelines of CBSE. So you can take, average, you can take the best performance. It is up to you, but you should be, explanation to be given there. So this is, okay. Now, if we talk about assessment standardization, this is very, very important. I'll talk to you later. Huh? Sorry, I'll just give you a call. So reference here, this you have to understand, all teachers. Actually, I feel that teachers are doing a great job. Principals are there just to supervise, but it's a very responsible thing. Every school will have a reference here which has the highest overall performance in the previous 3 years. For example, like we take 2017, 18, 18, 19, and 19, 20. So in this, the best performance of my students were in 2018, 19, suppose. So this is my reference here. Although CBSE is going to provide online details of school-wise reference years marks, but Noida schools are very good, and I'm sure that we have 3 years marks with us. We have 3 years results with us. So you can start your basic work, because just keeping in mind the reference year, like reference year on this slide is going to be 2018, 2019. So you take that reference year and you can start your groundwork. CBSE will provide an online details of the school-wise reference year. I'm telling you, I don't know when, but they are going to do. If we see the next slide, the overall average marks for the school assessed in 2021 for all the 5 main subjects should not exceed the overall average marks obtained by the school in the reference year. Okay, so the overall, now here, the subject-wise marks assessed by the school for 2021 should be within a range of +2 minus. The subject-wise marks assessed by the school for 2021 should be within the range of +-2 marks obtained by the school in the subject in the reference year. For example, the average marks obtained in the reference year of mathematics, for example, was 85%. Then the average marks assessed in 2021 should be 83% or 87, +-2. This we are talking about subject-wise marks. The overall average marks of the school in 2021 will be same as reference year, but subject-wise. Now, subject-wise, suppose I've told you, but in case, suppose school is done only 2 years, then you take the best year as a reference year. And in case of, for the first timers, yes, for the first timers, in case data for school, in case data for school for only 2 years is available, then the best performance out of 2 years will be taken. And in case data is available only for 1 year, no, here I like to say that CBSE says that CBSE is going to provide the details. Nivedita, here they say that the same will be taken from CBSE. CBSE is going to, give us the detail. When are they going to give the detail? This you should be in touch with us. But this is what CBSE has said, that in case they are the first timers, the board will provide the details. This, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, in case of any inconsistency, the CBSE will impose checks on the portal offered for uploading of the marks. CBSE is going to impose checks on the portal offered by uploading of the mark. These checks will restrict any variation other than permitted. Suppose instead of 85, you're writing 90. CBSE will not allow you. There are number of questions coming, and we are going to have answers for those questions in the webinar CBSE is going to, organize, because some of the principals, and they're rightly so, they say, suppose this year our batch is very good. Last 3 years mein hamara batch acha nahi tha, but this year my batch is very good. Then why should we why should our children suffer of this batch? Those who are very good. But whatever they have said just now, whatever they have given to us, they say that CBSE will impose auto check on the portal offered for uploading of the marks. The moment there is some inconsistency, you will not be able to upload the marks. And then you will have to do moderation. So will restrict any variation other than the permitted by the CBS in regard to both subject-wise average and also average of all 5 subjects together. The data entered by the school should be in strict adherence with the academic result of the school's reference year and also with variation granted by the CBSE. So there are questions coming up in regarding this, but till now they have said that we have to have a reference year in mind. We will write the marks of the reference years and then you start writing marks of for 2021. If one more thing, yes, if any candidate has not appeared in any assessment, we cannot write absent or we cannot write fail. There is a compartment and which they are going to announce, or we can also re-examine them. But if candidate has not appeared in any assessment, because luckily we are in a better place like in Noida, but the moment you go little inside UP, things are not that good. So suppose a candidate has not appeared in any assessment, child did not come at all, online facilities were not there, then the school may conduct online, offline if it is available, otherwise telephonic one-to-one assessment and record evidences. So CBSE is really very keen that we should help our children and we should make sure that some marks are given to them. Telephonic conversation or whatever, I'm sure that telephonic assessment is possible. If any candidate with benchmark disability has not appeared in any of the assessment conducted by the school, then school may consider other activities such as portfolios, presentations, projects, quiz, oral tests, etc., and record evidences. So what is our aim of conducting this meeting is that somehow no child should be marked absent. In case child, they had dropped in the beginning of the year, that's a separate thing. But otherwise, you make sure that candidate with some disability, with benchmark disability also, you conduct some activity, some presentation, some portfolio project so that you can enter the marks. Yes. Now, results of more than 5 subjects or skill-based. Now, in case a student has been offered different subjects, like, for these learning disability children and all, they do not have all 5 major subjects like we have science, social science, Hindi, English, maths. They have other subjects also, but number of other children also, like in our school, they have got painting, music, home science, etc. So they say if they have given the exam on this, if you have got the record, it's okay. Otherwise, you take out of maximum allotted marks. See, in case a student has been offered different subjects other than the 5 major subjects, then the mean marks of best 3 subjects out of maximum allotted marks after conversion. In case maximum marks are other than 80, that is, then you can give those marks for these subjects like painting, music. I'm sure that there are very few number of students, but yes, there are students with these subjects. So, yeah, next slide. Recording of the evidences and assessment. The evidence towards the performance of the student in the internal test exams conducted by the school should be documented student-wise and maintained in a secure manner, which may be called upon for subsequent verification as per the instructions of the board. So safe keeping of records, teachers, principals, very, very important, because otherwise also we used to keep all the CC records also. Then after that, practical files and all we keep for 6 months. So this year, it's a very, very different year. So please keep all these records in safe custody. All the students' record along with the rational documents should be kept in safe custody by the principal of the school for subsequent verification by a team deputed by CBSE. So this is very important. CBSE can come anytime, can ask anytime for the verification by a team. So it's very important. External examiners are also very important because they are going to endorse your, complete data entry. Next slide. No verification in class 10. No policy of verification, photocopy of an answer sheet or revaluation. So this is very important. We have to tell them you will handle all these cases at your school level, and CBSE is not going to be involved in all these things because they are not going to conduct for class 10. Later on, in case they feel, then they may have verification, all those who will appear for, in case they are not satisfied. Yes. Nivedita, there is a question, is there any specific instruction for learning disability? So please answer them that whatever they can do with the child, they should do and enter marks. Information regarding class 11, they say that suppose you feel the child is failing in one subject and all, then compartment provision is going to be there. You can arrange for the re-examination, and but don't deny child to study in class 11. In case student is not able to meet qualifying criteria, he or she may be allowed to continue in class 11 till the declaration of the impending results of compartment examination by CBSE. Right, so they will have, in case of re-examination, compartment examination, we will not stop children from attending the classes of 11th. Students who have opted, I was telling my vice principal Nivedita and my team members that I'm very, very grateful to CBSE that they have given this option, that those who have opted for maths in class 10, basic maths in class 10, are permitted to take mathematics, standard or applied in class 11. That's because, that time when we were filling the form, children were very, very, they were under tremendous stress. And some of our children were good in maths, but they were very scared and they said, "Nee, ma'am, we will do only basic maths." So this is a good opportunity for all of them. They can go back to proper maths in case they want in class 11th, and no school will deny this. Compartment if in case any student, even after application of grace marks, is unable to meet the qualifying criteria, he or she may fall in essential repeat or compartment category like we do. For such candidates, schools shall conduct an objective type compartment offline, online based on sample papers and upload marks for final results. So this also, I'm, just reading the questions also in between. Right. So such candidates, schools shall conduct an objective. So this is our responsibility. Essential repeat or compartment category, such candidates, schools shall conduct an objective type compartment exam based on sample papers and upload marks for final results. Students shall be allowed to continue in class 11 till declaration of compartment result by CBSE. So in no way we will stop children. They have already lost so much. I mean, whatever we say that online teaching and offline, there is a difference. Their children are not going out to play. Children are not, not meeting their friends. So they are already under. So don't stop them in case it's a compartment. Yes, next slide. CBSE support to school online details of school-wise reference year mark will get. CBSE said that they are going to conduct webinars for us to clear our doubts. Frequently asked questions will be uploaded on the website. In case of any observation clarification, the school may send their queries to their city coordinator. So I'm ready in case of any observation clarification. I'm really blessed to have lovely team with me. So you will be getting answer as fast as possible. So in case of any clarification, we are there to help each other, and please send it to me. Provision to confirm whether the assessment is per board policy, that we have to make sure. Grace marks after the final uploading of marks. Grace, this is when we get the time for moderation. We'll do this. Yes, next slide. Action against non-compliance. CBSE reserves the right to start disaffiliating proceedings. So please be very, very careful that it's our responsibility, it is principal's responsibility to make sure that we follow guidelines given by the CBSE. Otherwise, this disaffiliation proceeding is really going to be heartbreaking. Impose financial penalty against the school not to declare the class 10 result for that school till the time it is not in conformity with the board. This is what we were just talking about, that one thing, that there's an auto check also, and somehow if you have done, then if it is not in conformity with the board, your result will not be declared. And then we can understand the problem we are going to face from the parents, from the students. We'll think about the mindset of the students if their results are not declared, after so much of problem. So, okay, this is the time schedule. Formation of result committee by school. We have to do today, 5th of May. Provision of subject-wise, school-wise distribution of marks as per previous board exams by CBSE, 10th of May. Finalization of rational documents, 10th of May. Conduct of assessment, if any, like we were talking about, kisne exam nahi diya hai, some other problem, child was absent, whatever. So you still have got time by 15th of May. Till 15th of May, you have got time. You can conduct assessment. Availability of portal for uploading of marks will be on from 20th of May. Finalization of results by school, 25th May. Now, if you have to give grace marks or this, that, so moderation in checking, CBSE has given us again 3 more days, 28th of May. Submission of marks to CBSE is 5th of June. Okay, 5th of June. Submission of internal assessment marks is, since the questions are coming, I can't see this.
11th of June, ma'am.
11th of June. Okay, submission of internal assessment marks is 11th of June, but still, there is, I'm very grateful to Piyush, but still that little pressure is there that you try and finish as fast as possible. So since everything is online, I think it is possible that you can have online meeting and then you ask them to fill. But suppose you have given them offline and you want to consider those papers and your papers are there in the school and all those problems I can understand, then you take your time and submit. Declaration of result by CBSE is 20th of June. Yes. So with all the prayers from Amity to everybody, please stay safe. God bless each and everyone. School should not wait for the last day to complete an activity. Based on the number of students in class 10, they may complete activity earlier also. This may please be noted that in no case last date will be extended. And once you upload the marks, after that, there is not going to be any change. Whenever we have any problem in our internal, school entry of marks and all, we say, teacher, okay, we scold teacher, and then we say, okay, we'll regenerate your results. But that is not possible now. So when you upload your marks, please be very careful. I'll request principals to take, their signatures of your subject in charges, that you sign and say that the uploading of marks is correct. And then only, overall principal is responsible for everything. So I'm sure you know how to, do this. So with all the best wishes, thank you, Nivedita, and your team.
Thank you.
In very, very short notice, like we decided only yesterday and we could do today. It's all because of my lovely staff members. Thank you. Thank you so much. All team members. I'm very grateful to each and one of you. It's a very, very good strength today. I was not expecting so many of them. Thank you. Thank you, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Uh,
Nivedita, you please take it.
Thank you, ma'am. We will take some of the questions. Of course, the team is directly answering the questions which are there in the chat group. So they, but some of the questions, ma'am, you have already covered in your presentation. But there are one, two odd ones that of all the members. You can just let them know what is to be done. One, to begin with, what is the role of external members of the result committee? There's this question. Uh, I'm repeating it. What is the role of external members of the result committee? Um,
You going to answer, Nivedita?
I'll do that, ma'am.
Ah, uh,
Well, it is basically the purpose of having an external member is to make sure that everything is done properly and is done in all fairness. They are going to be there to validate and endorse the entry and check all the evidences and other things which are possible. So that is the role of the
they are
external
responsible.
members.
They have to endorse the
Responsible.
marks. Yeah.
Right.
Getu and Anil Sisudia, Samson sir, Divya, Ritu, I'll request you to please switch on your video. Yes. Other
Uh,
question? Yeah, yeah.
All
Thank
the
you.
panelists, as ma'am has asked, please switch on your cameras. Right. Ma'am, the next question is, since online tests were taken, the records are online. So, possibly they want to know whether they need to have the hard copies or so. So that's not required unless and
Not
until it
required.
is
Yes,
asked
yes.
for.
Not required.
Right.
Yes.
So most of the schools, I'm sure, must have taken the tests online. And if you have the digital copies or whatever, whichever way that you have saved, that is perfectly all right um, as evidence. There's another question, ma'am, that some of the students do not have their pre-board papers with them as they have given it to the scrap dealer. In such cases, from where do we arrange for the evidence? We only have their marks, but not the papers. This will
Right.
not this will not suffice. I mean, yeah, you need to have the evidence, and it is required. So you can consider their other paper that has been conducted. I'm sure most of the schools in Noida and the NCR region, they conduct not only one pre-board, but several pre-boards, pre-board 1, 2, or mock boards. So you
Yeah.
can consider any of the other, but we have to have an evidence for the same. Uh, then there's another one. What if principal's ward is appearing in class 10th? Can she be the chairperson of the committee?
No.
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 So, uh,
Then you will have to, write to CBSE and let your vice principal becomes the chairperson of the committee. The number 2 can become a chairperson of the committee, but we'll have to inform CBSE. And if your ward is in your own school also, natural. If your principal can be a chairperson of the committee, if her or his ward is in some other school. But
right.
if ward is in the same school, then no. You are muted, Nivedita. You're
Yes.
muted. Yes.
Uh, Ma'am, this question has repeatedly been coming that the online, most of the exams were conducted online. So as I said earlier, it's perfectly all right. You have to have, those marks and the platform on which they had written on the test papers, or the way it was uploaded, or the way, or if you have those in the digital form, it is perfectly all right.
Correct.
There's another question as to to which address is the details of the committee to be
It's
forwarded.
RO Noida.
Yes.
RO Noida.
And I think, Gesu ma'am, you have forwarded the email ID. It is,
Yes, ma'am.
you have already done.
Yes, ma'am. And it is the one that they are corresponding on also. Some schools have already sent it to us.
I repeat, Gesu, once again, please repeat what you said.
Ma'am, it is ronoida.ccnoida@cbseshiksha.in. We have posted it in the chat also.
So, right.
And, they can send a copy to RO also.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So,
I'll request Tamanna also and Sonali also to open their
please switch
yeah,
on.
video if possible. Yes, if possible. Uh, because you people have been work. Yeah.
Right. Any other question, Gesu ma'am, that you feel need to be addressed so that, everybody,
Sonali is looking very different. Good, Tamanna.
everybody
Good.
gets,
Yes, huh?
everybody gets to know if there is anything in particular.
Ma'am, it is about the present batch being better than the previous.
Hmm.
Oh, better than.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the document to come from CBSE.
Yeah.
This has been a concern from the
Yes.
new schools.
For
And
the first timers, yes, I
in
understand.
particular.
Yes, yes.
Or yes, all the more for the first timers, of course, the reference year, the regional and the national average and the guideline will be is going to be shared. But of course, for the ones whose present batch is much better than the previous ones, we will have to, go by the guidelines as of now.
Yeah, yeah. So Gisu will also keep reminding CBSE RO office to
Right.
send us the guidelines.
Ma'am,
Uh,
we are expecting the reference document today as per their schedule. We'll wait for it today.
Okay, correct,
Yes.
correct.
5th May is the date for sending it to all schools, and all of them will be getting on their CBSE Shiksha mail ID.
Okay, CBSE Shiksha. Correct.
Right. Ma'am, there is another question. How to give marks to students who opted for basic mathematics, and we have taken standard mathematics exam. Uh, for all practical purposes, it will be taken, even the basic maths is being taken as standard maths, and that is why it is being considered also same, and the children can opt for maths in 11th standard. And as it is earlier also, it was only the final board paper that used to be different for the students.
Same syllabus. Syllabus is also same, Nivedita. Thing. Nivedita is
Yes, ma'am, the syllabus is same.
syllabus is same.
Yes, ma'am.
Basic
So I
maths
don't
paper
think so.
was of the
You
same
can see
standard
Nivedita is back. Yeah.
last year as of the standard. I mean, the standard and the basic maths paper,
Hmm.
they were comparable last year.
Yeah,
So
correct.
there's absolutely no problem. You consider the same.
Yeah.
Uh, any other question, Gesu ma'am, or any of the team members that you feel needs to be addressed?
Divya?
Ma'am, there are questions about where to send the result committee details that we have already addressed.
Huh. Just whatever question they are asking, this the time we have to just satisfy them. So
Yes.
repeat the same email ID again if they want to know where, because there are a number of Noida schools which are very small and I mean they've just come up. So they need our assistance, so we will be. So just repeat the answers. Even if you have to repeat 2 times, it's okay.
Ma'am, Gesu ma'am, I'll request you to put it in the chat box once again and also in the group. There's another question that
Yes, ma'am.
which is, please clarify the distribution of marks of those subjects which are not having 80 marks weightage. Here, of course, you have to change it to that denominator. The calculation or conversion is to be done, and accordingly, you have to mark. Then pre-board answer sheets have been given to the students if they are if they have misplaced them. In that case, what is the course of action? Uh, well, it was the responsibility of the school to keep the documents ready, to keep the evidences properly. In that case, please consider any other exam that you have conducted. As I was saying that, most of the school conduct more than one pre-board examination. or the exam where 100% of the syllabus was covered. And the board has been very flexible. You can conduct now also, so if somebody has missed or you feel that, you know, the documentation is lacking this way.
Correct.
Well, there's another one. Ma'am, generally students do not perform well in the pre-boards, but they do well in the board examination. Then their marks will be less this time, considering 40% from the pre-boards. What can be done for this? Uh, well, as a, you know, again, I would say
They
that,
have said that you take the reference here, you know,
right,
and your school average and your subject average. So you have to see that to make sure that your marks are plus or plus 2 or -2.
right. And
You have to decide about the weightage of these things also.
yes, and I'm sure you know, most of the children, since it was the mode of teaching this time was primarily online.
Online.
Of course, there has been some learning gap, understandable, but you know, whatever they have scored,
Hmm.
and you know, of course, if there are multiple exams that you have taken with the same syllabus, consider the best one. That option is, of course, there. There's another question. In case the 6 subject marks are available along with the evidences, still do we need to calculate mean of the best 3 subjects?
Yeah. Here, even I want to ask CBSE, suppose the child is good in that 6th subject. So why should we take mean of first 3 subjects and then? But we'll come back to them about this also.
Right.
But yeah,
This has
if you
been,
have the explanation, teachers, if you have the explanation that why we are not taking mean of first 3, because child is exceptionally good in that particular in the 6th subject. So I think if you have the explanation, you can always tell CBSE, because you have to have evidence with you.
right. Any other question?
Divya, Tamanna, Gesu,
We
Samson sir,
check
Ritu,
uh,
anybody?
the chat box if we have missed out on any of the question.
They're asking kindly share the mail ID again.
Right.
Ma'am, I have done it.
I hope this mail ID, you're talking about the mail ID at which the details of the internal committee is to be sent. Right. I I hope if
Yeah.
you require the email ID for answering the questions, I hope that is not the case. So in that case, we would request you to put it here only in the chat box and in the or in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
So I think we have
Okay. So
right.
in case Nivedita, then you can we can just request principals to please
On
switch
that.
on their camera so that we can see each other. All those who just Nivedita, you see.
Right. I would request the principals,
Right.
participants who are there, please switch on your cameras. We would like to have a picture. So all the more reason for you.
Hi.
Right. Please
Yes.
switch on your
Yeah,
cameras.
switch
And
on your camera so that we can see each other and then.
right. And Lalitji, I would request you to kindly give the video rights so that, you know, we are
Marilyn Thomas, I can
Done.
see. You can also
It's
please
done.
switch on your camera.
right.
Please switch on your
Please
camera.
switch on your cameras.
Nice seeing you, Preeti.
Yes, good afternoon,
Then
Mrs. Singh.
DPS.
Yes,
Yeah, I've been talking
First-
to you on telephone, Delhi
yes,
Public School
absolutely.
also.
Right.
Very nice.
So first of all, thank you so much, ma'am, and your entire team for an excellent and very lucid explanation of this policy. I have just one question, and this is related to moderation of marks, right?
Yeah.
So the document says that the subject average, the variance cannot go beyond, plus minus 2.
Yeah, yes, correct.
Right. So in case a school is stuck up in a situation that the subject average, in fact, the overall average performance is more than the prescribed variance. So how this moderation should be done?
For this, we have already given this question to CBSE and
Right.
waiting for the result. Yeah. There are 2-3 questions which we have sent to RO, Mr. Piyush, and
Right.
we are waiting for the answers. And then the moment we get some solution to this problem, we'll convey it to everybody. At least Noida principals will get.
Thank you so much, Mr. Singh.
Thank you, Brinda Ghoshji. Thank you so much. Yes. So we can, Neeraj Avasthi ji, it's all good afternoon now. I hope all of you are okay, safe, and your family members. Very, very, I mean, heartfelt prayer for everybody, for all the family members of you and your, staff.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, Nivedita, anything else?
May we wind up here, ma'am?
Yeah.
anything?
Good morning, good afternoon. We have teachers from SSC Convent also. Thank you so much for joining.
Good
Yes.
afternoon and thank you. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We wish you a safe, stay happy.
Right.
Yes, thank you, Neeraj ji. Thank you so much. Okay, Nivedita,
Yes, ma'am.
should
We will just thank everybody. So crisis always leaves one a wiser and more resilient. We need to be tough, adaptable to change, agile, sensitive, and innovative. And we all are. And we are prepared for any and every situation, and request all of you to stand strong. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to one and all for your continuous support and your valuable time. We are grateful for all your questions, queries, and doubts, for they show your commitment towards finding solutions. Thank you, everyone, for being such an integral part of today's webinar. Special thanks to the team technical support from Amity University.
Yes.
And
Thank
of
you,
course,
Lalit.
the entire CBSE team from Amity Noida as well. Thank you, participants. Be safe and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Nivedita.
Thank you.